Okay, now the next step is to now code it for input. Okay, so this REQ, the first parameter, basically stands for request. This is the request coming in. Now for us to get the input, let's create a variable. We're going to say here, let's the score come in. Yes, score. In fact, I'll call this input score, so we know the score came from the outside world. And we're going to say here REQ, and that's part of the query string. And we're going to put in the score right there. I'll type in here the word input score so you can see what's happening. Save it. Now, I see this happening a lot in class. Notice that the server is up and running. I see people do this. They create, let me see here. They open up a new terminal. Let's do new terminal. And then they run the server again. I'm going to say here Node.js WebResource. And this complains. The reason that this is complaining is because your server is still up and running. It's saying it's already in use. If I go back to the first node right here, I still have this up and running. I can do Control-C to break it, and now it's broken. Okay, once it's broken, I can restart the server. I'll type in Node.js, hit enter, the server's up and running again. Now on this one, we're going to enter in a score. We're going to say here question mark to indicate the first key value pair. Score is equal to 100. Hit enter. Notice now I've got input score is 100. Okay. Now if you look at this, there's going to be a problem with this when we start doing calculations. You see this 100 right now is a string. We should probably make it into a float. So what we're going to do here is on the next line, I'll take the same input score and I'll say parse float input score. Don't need the semicolon. And I don't need the semicolon here also. Same thing, I've got to shut down the server, Control-C, break it, restart it again. Let's do a send. Now notice that it's 100 with no quotes. So now I can do calculations. Okay. So on the next one, in fact, let's change that to input score just to match what I have here. Now we have a status. So I'm going to type in here. I'll say here const status. And our goal is to find out what the stat is. We're going to create a function as called get midterm grade, and we're going to pass it the input score. Okay, we're then going to place status here, do a comma, and put a status there. Now, of course, right now this get midterm status does not exist yet. Let's create that function. I'll put it way on top here for now. I'll say here const function. This takes in one parameter. I'll call it score. And we're going to return the status. I'm going to say here let status equal failing. And then I'll say here if score is greater than 65, greater or equal to 65, we will say status is equal to passing. We'll then return status. Okay, so that should either return the word failing or passing based on this. Let's break the server again. Let's restart it. Okay, we've got this node up still. Let's submit it. I am passing. Perfect. And I can go here and now put in a 61, and now I should be failing. So there goes the input score. This is the status. So far things are going pretty darn good. With that, good luck and good coding.